Good morning, boys and girls. This is Miss Ellen Bullard, and I wanted to have a new story for you today. It's on culture, your Indian culture, and preparing and cooking food. Now, in the old days, when the women came in, they came in early in the morning in the kitchen, beating and pounding the food, and they made pancakes, and they put cooked black beans in there, a little bit of corn and beans, and also it said that they sweetened those pancakes with maple sugar syrup. Isn't that good? Also, meals were cooked in clay pots, which were hung over the fire. Dinner was started early. And boys and girls, when somebody came in, guess what? You invited them to eat. That was just a sign of respect. We always invite people to eat. And the food hospitality, women made sure that there was always enough of food for their husbands, relatives, and cousins. Also, sometimes they might adopt somebody into their family. And so they wanted everybody to make sure and eat. And guess what? They were cooking food all day long. It was simmering. And as it was simmering, you could come in and eat anytime you wanted to. What a feast! For special occasions such as weddings, the food was cooked in the longhouse and other dishes and baked in a trench oven outdoors. A large pit was dug and they had rocks heated inside with firewood. Various kinds of foods were baked in the trench, several vegetables and eggs in their shells. They were baked on top of one another. And as you can see, this shows how they're cooking. And then the different foods were separated by layers of coal or ashes and covered with moist sand or earth. Venison or deer meat was also roasted on a pole over a large bonfire. And we know only about 200 years ago, we had roaming right here. Buffalo and deer are still here today in the woods. Not as many buffalo, but we had plenty of deer. So I hope you guys had a great time listening to my story. I want you to look for your main idea. Always make sure you look in the title, the first paragraph, the middle, the end, and the picture. And all the time, you're not going to always have a picture, but I love these books because they have a picture. Also, you're going to look for a compare and contrast. How it was in the old days, we had to make our own food, and how now in the new days, you have to go buy food from town. So you couldn't buy it in the old days, you had to cook it. So that's compare and contrast. How it is the same today is we're still eating the food and cooking it, but now most people go to town and they don't have to cook over a fire. So I hope you guys had a great day, and call Miss Bullard if you need me, 280-8514. You have a great day. Bye-bye.